As we all know, Valentine's Day is coming up tomorrow, and it's going to be a pretty tough day for a lot of single people in the world. And so let me just start this off on how to deal with Valentine's Day with a poem that I created 2 days ago when I was bored, and here it goes. So this poem is obviously called Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is one of the greatest days of the year that allows you to express the love that extends beyond spheres. The chocolate is delicious and the jewelry shines bright, but the real magic happens when the day turns into night. You wear sexy clothing because your partner deserves the best. It's a special occasion. There's no time to take a rest. All guys want sex and all girls want chocolate. It's a mutual transaction. Just don't tell you how you bought it. $10 for chocolate and $2 for a card. It says something corny like you're the brightest of all stars. On this special day, your affection is put to the test. Can't express love other days, so just forget about the rest. Businesses make a profit, and you just continue buying. You think Valentine's Day is about love, but you're not the one deciding. Valentine's Day is a celebration of the feelings that makes us tingle. But it's really just another day where I'm more glad to be single. So that was a nice little touch at the end. This is probably one of my best poems. I haven't wrote a lot of poems throughout the years, but I have gradually increased in poetry over the past couple months, and so I created a allpoetry.com account, and I have a link to the poem that I'm reading. So this pretty much summarizes my point of view on Valentine's Day. Obviously, it's not a positive one. I don't know if it's really negative or not, but I do think it's more realistic. And so a lot of people have say that Valentine's Day is pretty stupid. It's pretty pointless. It's pathetic. And so most of the people who said that are single. And so you might conclude that if you have a relationship, you think of Valentine's Day in a different perspective. But I don't think that's really the case. Especially for me, I have been single every Valentine's Day. And it's not because I haven't had any girlfriends, because I have. I've had like 8 in middle school, but that was middle school. That doesn't really count. I've had, a couple afterwards, in high school and college, but not really girlfriends. Really, basically, I haven't had a lot of girlfriends, to basically sum it up. But I have had some, but I just haven't had any girlfriends that lasted through Valentine's Day. And so I have been single every Valentine's Day. So I have pretty much gotten used to being single on Valentine's Day, and it used to be pretty tough. It's not called Singles Awareness Day for a reason, right? So let's just decipher this poem and about what I mean and get more in depth. Basically, let's see. You wear sexy clothing because your partner deserves the best. It's a special occasion. There's no time to take a rest. So what I mean by this is that let's just include the other part. All guys want sex and all girls want chocolate. It's a mutual transaction. Just don't tell her how you bought it. So that's 2 parts of the poem. So what I mean by this is that I'm obviously criticizing, the overgeneralizations in society where all guys want sex and all girls want chocolate. If a girl's happy with chocolate, if a girl has chocolate, she's happy. But if a guy has sex, he's happy. And that's the case. It is the case biologically. It does secrete dopamine or other neurotransmitters in the brain during sexual intercourse. It makes us feel good. So I'm not denying that. Sex does make guys happy, but when people say all guys want sex, it's kind of not exactly the truth. People look at it as a negative thing, but it's I'm not gonna say it's positive, but it's just a fact of nature. And so, obviously, I'm criticizing that when people look at it in a negative way, and obviously, when all girls want chocolate, not all girls want chocolate, of course, it implies that women are easy to satisfy. If you buy them chocolate, then basically they'll love you forever, and it truly shows your affection. And so, when I say it's a mutual transaction. It's like, every Valentine's Day, maybe a large group of couples, women think about what kind of sexy outfits to buy, or what to do during the night that, really intensifies the sexual intercourse, while guys, go out to the store and buy candy, those hearts that say "Be My Valentine" or something like that, and chocolate and flowers possibly. I got a call yesterday from my sister's boyfriend and he asked what the address was for my sister, because he was going to buy her flowers, and I was like, I have no idea. But that's just one example. It's those three gifts are very popular in American society. So I'm obviously criticizing that. So just don't tell her how you bought it. Basically, it may look good. I mean, it may look expensive, but it's really not. And so, same thing with jewelry. That might buy jewelry that's been on clearance or something like that. It looks expensive, but it's not expensive. And so when women are under the assumption that because it looks nice, it looks expensive, then that means they got to do something nice in return. So as I said, let's go back to mutual transaction here. So I think Valentine's Day is a mutual transaction. It's not actually an expression of love. And so let's talk about something else. Businesses make a profit and you just continue buying. You think Valentine's Day is about love, but you're not the one deciding. This was probably the deepest thought of this poem, especially the last portion. You think of Valentine's Day as about love, but you're not the one deciding. What I mean by this is that if you are in a relationship and you believe that you don't celebrate Valentine's Day, it's pretty stupid, which I agree with you. But if you don't give your girlfriend a gift and she does, you look like a bad person. So what's ingrained in your mind is not actually about, you really don't think that Valentine's Day is about love. It's just about giving gifts in return, in exchange of gifts. Because if you don't provide a gift for a gift, then you're going to have a problem. And it's not socially acceptable to not provide a gift when they provide a gift. But if no one provides a gift, then it's just like any other day. But if someone provides a gift and you don't, then it's a violation of Valentine's Day, and you look like a bad person for doing that. And so you're not the one deciding if Valentine's Day is about love or not. It's not your decision. It's society's decision. And so obviously businesses make a profit because they sell these products that have hearts on them and all that stuff. They don't care about all that. And probably the last thing I'm going to be talking about is the other part that says, on this special day, your affection is put to the test. Can't express love other days, so just forget about the rest. And obviously what I mean by this is that Valentine's Day is just promoting fake behavior. You love somebody. If you get into a relationship and it's long-term, I assume that you love them enough to, take them to movies, buy them dinner, possibly make dinner, buy them a lot of stuff. Originally my best friend was going to buy his girlfriend a car, because, he doesn't like driving her around all the time. She's kind of young, and so he was thinking about buying her a car. And so that's an example of, the things that you do for your significant other extend beyond Valentine's Day. And so when Valentine's Day comes around, you love somebody one day, but when Valentine's Day comes around, you promote fake behavior. It's an explosion of false expression, and everything's just so great. When a girl has chocolate and she's munching on chocolate, she's like, "Oh, it tastes great," and you're like, "Oh, I hope you enjoy those chocolates, sweetheart. Oh, I love you so much. You're just the best thing that's ever happened to me." While in return, the girl's thinking about, "Oh, this guy deserves so much sex. I'm gonna wear my sexy clothing tonight, and because he deserves the best. He's just the best boyfriend because he bought me chocolate and all that stuff." And so obviously, I'm criticizing, that Valentine's as a whole. That why hold till Valentine's Day to buy your girlfriend a gift or your boyfriend a gift? Why not have more foreplay during the nights, on any night? Why wait till Valentine's Day? So, the main reason why I don't like Valentine's Day is because it promotes fake behavior. So, So I know it's coming to 10 minutes now. So basically, to sum up everything, if you've read the poem, then Valentine's Day is not that great. It's not important. I mean, it's a pathetic day of the year, and it shouldn't even be a holiday. So if you feel bad about Valentine's Day, then I would suggest, since it's about love, supposedly, why don't the love for yourself is not excluded. So you can definitely buy yourself something. Last year I bought this watch. It was $146, and I was planning on buying it anyways. But it's just more reason to buy you something, and you just gotta learn to appreciate yourself and accept that you are single, and don't feel bad about it. It's just one day of the year. So hope you enjoyed this video. Comment, subscribe. Yeah.